I mean, we're gonna try seriously now as well, but...
As for phase 1, I would also like priests and paladins, if you can spare the mana and if you have time, then use your offensive abilities on the skeletons if you see that they're reaching the middle. Of course, the healers that are assigned to the 3 tanks will have to be aware when their tank is about to get an abomination, but exorcism or smite on the skeletons will really help.
Yeah, so Mark, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay, then please respond to
Does
the
everyone
ready check.
remember of the ranged people? How are you supposed to stand as a group? Groups are different from yesterday, so look which group you're in and think where you have to be in phase 2.
As for the healers in the melee groups for phase 2, basically Merkur will be on the right side at 3 o'clock, Sonora will be on the left on 9 o'clock, and Yoinu will be where Kel'Thuzad is right now, and I guess Ace will also go there.
Yep, so let's have a go. Everyone was ready.
Krisnak, are you with us? Please come and join us. We don't want you to pull extra mobs. Alright, let's go in 5.
Don't lag behind, by the way.
Right, so
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad!
We didn't activate it?
We didn't get into combat, yeah.
Don't tell me
So we won.
fucked somehow.
Oh, we
No.
did get combat now, it's alright.
Big comp.
Just took a bit of time.
alright, start killing the skeletons.
Oh, you can't multi-shot this stuff.
Right. Abomination on the right. Good.
Weaver?
By the way, you can pull yourself some skeletons if you want to.
Abomination on the left. We were on the back. Up on the right. Up on the back.
How did this happen? Combat Caravana.
You hit really hard.
We were on the left. Up on the right.
Abomination incoming.
Don't pull like this. I don't think it's good. But
It doesn't pull. Abomination came by himself.
We were at 10 o'clock. New illumination on the right.
Is it normal that Carabano only has 7,700 health? Can we get some more buffs on him? It's better now.
Different tank taunt this on a 3-stack.
Bunch of small ones.
Another one is coming.
Abomination on the right. Heal correct.
Please don't forget curses on Soul Weavers.
Skeletons are getting close on my side.
Help with the skeletons. There are a lot of skeletons coming. Skeleton,
Why is no one
abomination
picking
on
up
the
the
left.
ammo? Can you pull them together for Gleep?
So we were coming from the east.
You're gonna have to take it quick.
Shot.
Correct, and you take the blue one.
Clean up the room and spread out. And don't let the Soul Weaver catch you.
I'll kite her around if I can.
Oh, that hurts so much.
What exactly?
DPS who is close to the Soul Weaver, try to kill it, please.
A new challenge to the might of the Scourge.
Mobi Arcticus olge täpselt teineteise peal, palun.
Your soul is bound to meet.
Now we're fucked since we don't have any other tanks, but try to mind control them as quick as possible. But yeah, so this is how it is. Melee, you're gonna have to watch out for the abominations incoming. Cannot go there before the tank is there. And of course, once we are flasked up, I hope that we will not get overrun by so much in the end. But I saw from the videos as well that the transition from phase 1 to phase 2, it is a little bit messy anyway, so just gonna have to manage it.
Yes, because all the mobs who are left basically come to the arena, so they still need to be cleaned up and cleared up before we can kill the boss. So yeah, I suppose it's quite messy.
It will get messy for like 10 seconds or so, but we will learn to handle it better. Okay, so this try that we're doing right now, let's do it so that everyone uses all of their consumables besides flasks.
Still combat, I have to die.
Yeah, please repeat.
I have to die.
Don't go
Mm,
inside.
It's on the pellet.
Don't go inside.
Do not go inside yet. I guess the mind control is preventing from encounter to reset.
I think it's good.
Let's see.
kuulda meid?
Yeah.
see faasi lõpp. Et nii kui skeled on olemas, jooks kohe laiali sealt, sest et me jäime siin liiga kauaks kokku, mõttetu. Sest need suured ja need teised kordi lendavad on nii aeglased. Ja siis, mis ma veel vaatasin, et siis kohe peale blasti igaüks võiks kasutada bandageit alati.
If you can in English to explain things like that.
But yeah, we will repeat in English if you are not able to say it as good as you want. The other thing that's being discussed is currently, can we pull extra skeletons at the start when the tempo is not so high?
I think they just respawn.
I think one of the pieces of knowledge is that you can only kill so many skeletons. Like the number of skeletons per first phase is limited, but not the number of other mobs. So if we kill more skeletons while we have more time at the beginning, we should get less of the skeletons in the end when we have more of the other mobs to deal with.
Well, 120 skeletons is basically 25 skeletons per minute. So it's not too much. But yeah, the abominations hit like a truck when you get those. I think one abomination got to me, landed one hit, and I was on like 10% HP.
Okay, can we pull a bunch of skeletons at the start without pulling the other mobs? Is that even
I'll
possible?
Can I feign death in this fight if something goes wrong, or like if I pull a bunch myself, will I be able to reset them?
Yeah, I think if you already pull them, then they will start moving anyway. So, well, let's not like go about it that everyone is pulling a lot at once. Let's just see if a couple of people from each group can maybe pull.
Maybe there's an idea to try to pull a lot of skeletons from one like portal so we can AoE them down. Otherwise, if they all come from like different portals, it's hard to deal with.
Well, let's just try that. We will pull from one portal at once all the skeletons that are possible to be pulled, and let's see what happens with them.
We'll
But
just go from the entrance where we come.
yeah. But yeah, the main thing is that melee, you're gonna have to watch out. Don't ever try to hit it before tank is there, because we had 2 cases where a melee player was almost one-shotted, and then 2 cases where they were. So please be careful.
As for the tanks, try and keep your shield block up just before you taunt the abomination. Maybe it helps.
Other than that, I think that what we should do now is that everyone applies their personal consumables, everything that they can besides the flasks, and then let's see how our DPS is. Or our mana consumption.
You
for
have your
heals
ready
and-
check?
Yeah. But if you start pulling from here, for example, then make sure that you don't pull any extra abominations or the other ones. Only the skeletons, please.
Are you guys using frustrating here?
No.
Okay.
Tanks definitely be in full tank gear.
I was just wondering, I wasn't wearing myself either for now.
You ready?
Yeah, everyone also take one frost resistance potion already, so we could transition into phase 2 easier, and then once it does the first AoE bolt, then you can take another one.
Is everyone ready?
Everyone is ready, but not everyone has taken the potion yet. All right. In this case, in 5 seconds, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Servants,
Bounce.
soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
Hold the skull.
They seem really far.
Stop killing your skeletons.
First abomination.
I guess hunters and mages can do the skeleton pulling because we don't have the range.
Okay, you can if you make a mistake and reset them.
Zombie ei ole mõtet reklastesse panna.
Get y'all up.
Skeletons.
Shitload of skeletons on the west. Two skeletons on the east.
Thirty seconds. Abo on the left. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. Five.
We have
Start
three
taking your
weavers
positions.
A lot of skeletons on the east.
Take the weavers.
Kill the skeletons.
The jackal.
laske hädid ikka maha, mis bossist lased.
Sorry, mööda tuba taga ajada midagi.
Get out from the red circle.
Miks inimesed, kes peaks olema ülemises sektoris, on tegelikult alumises sektoris? Potsu, sa oled täiesti vale koha peal.
Mind control.
Kark MC.
Sa peaks olema teisel pool ruumi kella 9 ja kella 12 vahel. Kogu grupp 5 peaks olema seal.
Was that all tank MC?
Should have been only one tank, right?
It was all. Yeah,
Don't
maybe
the
because
tanks have
we're
to
in melee range.
be far away during
Yeah,
the
next.
mind control.
Wasn't that the reason they ran with 4 tanks? 3 get MCs? Or
No, it's done with 3. The 2 of them are just not in the melee range at the time the mind control happens.
There will be no escape.
Okay, so from ranged people, group 5 is between 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Group 6 is between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Group 7 is between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And group 8 is between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Is that correct?
Yeah, sure. It's as easy as that. But shouldn't we still focus on killing all the ads as soon as the phase 2 begins?
Absolutely, but the reason that the ads weren't killed was that people weren't even in their corresponding sectors. So the upper sectors were pretty much empty, and they were where the mobs were. So no one was there to kill them even.
No, I was quieting one. I just can't sit there.
Yeah, I understand that. If you've got aggro from the Weaver, then you should stay away. I actually died to one myself. I didn't think they would get me from so far, but they actually have a pretty decent range.
Well,
minu arust oli surm see, et mingi Hunter läks sinna bench'i ette lihtsalt, siis lasi kohe.
mina nägin ka sama asja.
Well,
maybe it was because someone went to melee of the bench.
Yeah, we cannot go to melee range of any of the smaller mobs. So let's just keep it so that we kill them while still trying to be in the middle, as much in the middle as possible, and then once they are dead, then spread out.
Well, we need to spread out as much as possible while the ads are up as well, because
yeah, sure,
it's not going to be a lot of time when the first blast is going to come. And
all right, let's have one more go like this, and then let's flask up for the night. We need to get the rhythm of phase 1 drilled into us. But what about the skeletons? What are you saying? Should we pull them or
No.
shouldn't we?
No.
I don't think it made a difference really, but people are focusing on them more, so.
Okay, so let me get the mind control thing straight. Is that only one tank can be in the range of Kel'Thuzad? He's tanking it. Then about 3 to 5 seconds before the mind control ability, everyone stops DPS, and as soon as the tank gets mind controlled, the next tank goes in and gets new aggro, right? Because the aggro is completely reset after the mind control.
The aggro is completely wiped after the mind control.
Need to relog add-ons fucked.
yeah, what Fatley said, maybe we should have someone call the MC timer so everyone knows to stop.
We will have this certainly. I mean, we just have to transition properly now for once.
Yeah, especially in the mess of transitioning and killing the ads still.
Yeah. And yeah, the kick has to be organized via voice as well. I think if you cannot just rely on the messages, the macros you have. It would be good if someone says the group
Yeah,
number.
I'll do both things, the mind control and the kicking.
All right, that would be great. The other thing is that once we now get the successful transition into phase 2, is that everyone find your spots as soon as possible. As noted on the picture in Discord, and as already mentioned by Kungsmore, it's gonna be like group 5 is gonna be upper left, group 6 is gonna be upper right, group 7 is gonna be to the left from here, lower left, and group 8 lower right. So this is the general area where you should be spread out in this area among yourselves in the group. I mean, there is a range meter from a boss mod which will show you what is the correct amount of yards to be from each other, so please pay attention to this. And from there on, it's simply a lot of DPSing, stopping the DPS, CCing the mind control people, kicking properly, moving out of the shadow fissure, and every time that he shadow volleys, then ice volleys, then you heal the people up, you use bandage, whatever. And one more thing I noticed that they are doing, that when the ice block thing is out of cooldown, people also spread up in the melee, so there wouldn't be more than 2 people at once in the same place.
Actually, I think Boitsu had a pretty good idea that at the time of transition, we should try to DPS the ads down ASAP until it's time to spread out for the Frost Blast thing. Then you should be at your designated position, but before that, you should just try to get the ads down as much as possible. Maybe that's a better idea than to spread out immediately at the transition, because we still need to clear the ads up as soon as possible.
Okay.
I believe we have a little bit of time until the first Frost Blast comes.
Sinidra, are you with us?
Well, there's a 10-second window that the spawns stop coming and before Kel'Thuzad activates. So there's 10 seconds from the boss timer.
One more reminder that we need to use all of the consumables here, including frost potions, which you should drink now. As soon as I see that everyone has the frost potion, then we will pull. Messias, please move into the group. One more ready check, then we go. Okay, everyone is ready. Let's go.
Right, let's go in 5. And go.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad!
You're in trouble now.
First of all. Oh, that's nice. Get Tiger up.
Ooh.
Do we have a combat dress?
A3.
Might not have.
9,000 damage, one shot.
Ace Freak might not have because he combat dressed me.
He's let's go down 90 minutes.
Someone did. You buffs up on Tiger and let's not let him die.
Okay.
Weakness võib olla päris hea idee.
see on kindlalt parem kui see caster shit seal.
He's on wasted global. Weakness võtab 30 damage.
Illumination incoming.
Lots of skeletons on the east.
One more abomination.
Just kill him.
Lots of skellies to the east again.
Another abomination.
One more abomination. Rabano.
I can't get.
Thirty seconds.
Lots of skeletons on the east.
Skeletons getting the raid. One more abomination coming.
Twenty seconds.
You want me to take that?
Take that one.
Karak, take the back one. Phase two. One more in the back.
Get out of the way, Soul Weaver.
Guys, this is not good.
Die and run back.
Alright, what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna have a 10-minute break. Everyone who wants can go to the Iron Forge and get new frost protection potions or whatever consumables they might be missing. Once we are back in 10 minutes, then we will flask up and then we will do this with our maximum strength.
I feel like maybe pulling extra skeletons was working. Because I did notice there were more at the end then than there were last time.
I agree.
Maybe. But yeah, if anyone anything to get from the city, then take the portal now and please fly back. Because 10 minutes is more than enough to get your ship from auction house or your bank and be back here without flight.
Or
Combat?
repair.
And where is that portal?
Why did we get to
Well,
combat?
we are still in combat. Looks like we entered too early. But everyone can Hearthstone.
LHC.
Yeah.
Portal from LHC.
Sydney as a wait for this.
And how to get back?
Well, everyone can get back Buy a fucking bird. It's not that hard. It's 5 minutes.
Or you can ask someone if your health heart's only that light up.
One suggestion, maybe. When we have ranged killing the skeletons and the banshees, could we get like 1 or 2 people who are only on skeletons, maybe?
We have.
Oh, we do.
It's already sorted like that. The hunters are always on skeletons, and mages and the warlocks help when we don't have anything else to kill.
ma lähen tõmban selle keldsoodi, et ära surra. ma tahan portalit teha.
kus sa selle portali tegid?
LHC maja ette tehti.
Kas on safe sisse minna?
Why is it still combat inside?
Someone must be bugged at the boss. Or didn't hurt.
no te peate ennast ära tapma ju siis.
Fuck's sake, I just ran in. Why?
Just Hearthstone out.
I'm still in combat and I'm in Iron Forge.
Nice.
At
You
least
really hate you,
according,
Gilda.
yeah, according to my lunar frames at least. But I can't mount up. I don't know.
Maybe if you just close your game for a second, come back, see what it looks like then.
I'm thinking that DI in this fight is a really bad idea.
There's no point like to use it anyway, since
Oh, there is a point.
the recovery is fast if you just run.
No. When a paladin DIs, he doesn't take rep cost.
How does
Okay,
this
who's
help
in the
us
boss
exactly?
room and still in combat? I can see Karu, Soch, and Ace being in the instance, but not like at the start.
rahusin sisse.
kas sul on kombat karu sees?
No.
mul ei näita kombat, aga mul lases kästidest peale, mis on kombat. ma purin kohe minema, mul 30 sekundi pärast HS väljas.
kes veel seal sees on?
Ace.
Sina ja Ace oled.
ma tegin ainult nii. Ace ka tegin, ma nägin, ta liibis channel'i.
Ace hüppab ringis.
Maybe if we could just get everyone out for a moment, it will drop.
Well, everyone who's still in combat, just close your game. Wait on character or something like this for 2 minutes.
I think the problem isn't about getting out of combat. The problem is that we get into combat as soon as we enter naxx. And people outside are also getting into combat at random times.
Well, maybe everyone has to leave the instance then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I suggested.
Someone just pulled it, I believe.
At least the boss mod said so.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, now I'm in combat when I heal Tseko. Leaving.
No one is inside the instance, so
Well, it can also be the case that if someone restarted the boss fight again, then the event in phase 1 is for 5 minutes.
maybe.
So just get the fuck out of the instance and
Everyone's outside.
relog.
Everyone is outside, so we just have to wait what happens now after the timer runs out for the first phase.
All of a sudden, it says that we have killed the Kel'Thuzad.
kas kõik on väljas või?
Yes.
tehti mingi reset või midagi, ma ei tea.
So, is anyone still in combat? Alright, so I will enter again. Let's see what happens. No combat for me.
That's right then.
I will go into the Frostwing as well.
Is Messias melee
Yes.
or healer? Then please put him instead of Jonno in our group.
Jonno is living anyway, and I want to switch him with Koera.
In every melee group should be same amount of melees.
All right.
Basically.
All right. Yeah, done. Yeah, I think that somehow it didn't reset properly before, and now it's fine. You can all enter again. Is anyone, for some reason, still in Ironforge? Yeah. All right. Everyone can get back. I will divide the flasks in the meantime, and let's see if Koira is ready now.
Can you summon the last people who's outside? Yeah, at least two.
oota, Koira on olemas või? Ma login välja või?
1 second. I have made a small error. I only have 7 healer flasks. Do we have, since 2 of them even are mine, then do we have like some personal ones for some people? Or should I?
Randall. Võin enda meelest kanda natukene. Mul on 5 tükki kotis.
Yeah, I can give you back with you. Yeah, just that I didn't send enough from the bank. Please start accepting my trades now for the flasks. Ellie, you want one? Marek, how many you have?
4 and from 1.
Okay. You will just give to everyone that will be missing after I have finished, and then I will give you 4 back from the bank later.
Yeah, sure.
Tõmbame abi ka juba siis.
Tõmban teist korda.
Ma olin linnu peal,
ei saanud võtta.
Saad küll võtta.
See on nüüd fix itud või?
Ma ei tea, seda juhtus korra poole aasta jooksul. Bioloogia.
Okei, see sai lähma, kõik tulevad Karakoa ju. See portal on nii värdjas. Lihtsalt jookseb üle sealt sisse ja läheb.
tere ja noom üles.
Koera tuli.
I got my own.
Okay, no, you don't have to come inside.
Gigri.
Kuidas ma ei saanud aru?
Võid välja ja...
Okay.
Koira is here. Koira, can you hold stone? Okay. Yep, all of the consumables, flasks, everything. Whose mic is on, by the way?
Marek. Pala Marek.
Kuduan, tiiger, kuduan. You're fake. So, who wanted the healer flask? Trade.
If anyone is still missing a healer flask, please trade Mark. I think some people are missing a Toffel, O'Malley, Ace Freak probably didn't get.
Be right back.
If anyone from casters is still missing a flask, please trade me. I have lost track who I gave to and...
Can I trade twice?
Korak, how much you got left on the Titans?
I just popped it. I'm good.
Oh, alright. Maybe you can camp the buff then and log out for 5 minutes until we start.
Sure.
So, if anyone still needs a caster flask, then please trade me. Yeah, 2 more minutes until we pull, until Koira gets here. And from there on, it's 2 hours straight, basically. So, take your final pee, have a cigarette, finger your wife. So we could have next to 2 hours for ourselves.
Okay.
Have you gotten to phase 2 yet?
Well, yeah, but can't say that properly.
Barely.
Oh, barely, yeah. The final
Right.
abominations and the banshees, they still get us.
Right.
Just thinking that now that we're gonna be flasked and fully consumable, then probably we can handle it better and transition cleaner. And while I have everyone's attention here, is that I just want to say that let's take it really serious now, and let's just avoid the simple mistakes like letting the skeleton come to us, letting the banshee get us, dying on the abomination
Koira.
for some stupid reason, and just looking ahead for tomorrow. I hope that everyone who is here today can come tomorrow as well. If you don't get it done today, of course. And I think that tomorrow we will simply make it a shorter raid a little bit. I mean, I think we are starting the invites 1 hour later, and we will pull at 9 o'clock Estonian time, 8 o'clock server time, with all the flasks already being divided by between the people, and so we could just have 2 hours with flasks. No point to be here for 1 hour without the flasks before. But yeah, you can start logging in now, and we can start buffing people.
Something.
Something.
Ellie.
Hello, Ellie. I made one switch in the groups. Koira is in group 7 and Gilda will be in group 3. Frost protection potions. Take the correct position. Let's make a ready check. Flask up everyone now. Apply oils on other consumables. And let's try to get into phase 2 properly now.
Yet star before the poll.
Gilda, Koira.
Yeah, I'm just checking my position.
Everyone move on. Correct position. One more ready check. Gilda, Koira, join us.
And Gilda.
Gilda, you with us?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Full timer, please.
Only in 5.
Move.
Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
I'll on the back. Weaver in the back. Weaver in the back.
Can a free paladin always put Joe on abominations?
We try at least.
Please do.
I'll on the back. 1 more minute to go.
Skelly's on the east.
Really start focusing now. Use some DPS cooldowns. Some.
Abomination on the right. Abo on the left. Phase 2 in 5. Activated in 15. Pop your cooldowns.
Don't get hit with a banshee.
It's on Yalla.
Group 2 next kick. I'm into hit. Group 3. Group 4 next. Group 2 next. Group 3 next. Mind control in 15.
Stop. DPS 5 minutes, 5 seconds before.
Group 4 next.
Other
Mind
tanks
control in
be
10.
outside. Other tanks be outside by the mind control. Be outside.
Mind control in 5. Stop DPS.
Your soul is bound to me now.
Control everyone. Karak got it. Heal Karak.
Awaits you.
Heal everything. Get Merkur up. Ah, she's up. Never mind. Get Kungsmar up. Get new frost protections. Yes, pause.
Oh,
Everyone
God,
should have new frost protection now.
Pretty rohkem.
Group 3 next. Group 4 next. Mind control in 10.
You sure?
Mind control in 5.
Stop DPS.
Stop
Tanks
DPS.
out.
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
Got it. Sheep, everyone who's mind control. Group 2 next interrupt. Group 3.
ei saa shift ida, ütleb range'ist väljas.
Group 3. Group 4 next. Group 4. Group 2 next.
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
Lol.
Melee dead.
Yalla, move.
Mind control in 5.
Your petty magics are no challenge to the might of the Scourge.
Mind control.
That meant stop DPS.
Alright, so as you can see, this was already much different than before. But now the first thing that a lot of people died in was the fissure on the ground. Just have to learn to get used to this, that you can get it under your feet, and you should always be on the move, at least ready to move.
The thing with the pressure is that it's actually a little bit bigger than the graphic is. So if you stand on the edge of it, you still get hit.
Yep. And phase 3 would start in 7%. This means that Guardians will be joining us, which we have to shackle. 5 of them are coming, 3 can be shackled, 2 must be tanked or kited, and everything else is continuing until and as it was until now. But I think that 47% is already a pretty good indication that it's not that hard, maybe.
Well,
But yeah, I mean,
20%
people.
is gonna be harder, but yeah,
Yeah,
still
of
pretty
course.
good.
It's gonna be a mayhem in the end. Half the videos that by the way, don't come in yet because I am still in some weird mind control over
Kus
here.
sekeldavad phase 3?
Yeah, don't zone in yet. I think now you can because now I was finally killed.
I'm not quite sure what wiped our melee. It happened pretty much at the same time. All 3 groups did.
No, it was ice block.
Chain ice block.
Chain ice block.
So, LA frost resi or what?
No, they need to spread before the timer, I think.
Ah,
And healers should
die
heal
first.
ice blocks, but when you have all melee in ice block, healers can't manage it.
Should be okay now, I died.
He's reset, guys. You can zone in.
But yeah, I think most of the people who died into the Shadow Fissure will know how to do it now. And the others who didn't, you learn from the others' mistake, not your own, the next try. So.
Blend, can I turn it off myself somehow that I don't reset?
I don't know. I tried everything.
All right. Well, I'm demoting people then. But
Yeah, I don't know how to do
I
it.
have this bug where I am constantly in a walk mode. What?
Forward slash takes it off.
I think the mind control does it.
Yeah.
I had the same thing.
Ah, okay. My
But do you
keyboard
have any
changed.
more frost protection potions with you?
But yeah, the main thing should be that once we transition into phase 2, then we're gonna let him volley us twice, then we take new potions. I think that's the best way to go about it.
It's a little bit personal because you do resist. You get like complete resists a lot of the time, so there's no point to take a new potion if your old one's still up.
Aga paks sul neid patte on või?
Who wants to be one paladin? I will leave it assist for the pally power. jah, Tiiger.
Kas jah, et sa kuulad või jah, et vastad? Okay, then if you need frost protection potions, please trade ball game.
So do we need any more demotes? We need.
I guess it's fine.
Actually, you can remove mine as well.
All right. Well, that was a pretty decent try, so let's just go again. Fix the mistakes that we did. And let's see how far we get the next time. If we get to phase 3 already, then the real mayhem starts.
If you have your buffs and your consumables, come to Star.
And also, since we just had a really good try, then let's try to refocus ourselves.
aga Blend, saad sa neid interrupt grupp koolida, sest kui ma mind control'is on, siis ma ei näe tema käste.
Okay.
So for the melee groups, Uni here will call the groups for interrupts. Just listen to his lovely voice.
kell 3.
As Tiger already mentioned, if there's some reason that you are missing frost protection potions, trade me. But
And if you're ready, come to Star.
yeah. Let's make a ready check. But yeah, mages for warlocks can fear as well, I guess. But mages have to ship the people very fast, since we have 7 mages. And I think we should have enough possibility to ship people in every quarter of the room. So no fissure, be spread from each other for the ice block and for the detonation thingy. Do not stand in the fissure. Always ship the mind control people, and always have your frost protection potion on when you have to have it on. Kick properly, and I think we're gonna do better than the previous one. Since everyone is ready, Tiger, you can put that.
All right, let's go in 5. Let's go.
Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad!
I don't know how, but we transitioned really well last time. Let's hope that it was not a freak accident and we can do it again.
Thanks for not tanking the abominations out with the Sundering.
The main
Up on the back.
Keep grabbing. The main thing, once we reach phase 3, is to remain calm. Everything continues, just that the priests shackle and off tanks gather them up if they are on the loose. But everyone else must stay focused. Two at once. Everyone
Closer
else
to the
must
center.
stay. Yeah. Take them into the center and
Another.
I think popping some cooldowns at the transition is actually a key. Because the room has to be clean as soon as possible.
And if you have issues with mana, you can pop your mana potions now.
Yep.
Just use your offensive abilities like half a minute before KT comes. One minute. Wait with your cooldowns at 30 seconds. Seconds. Above on the left. Ten seconds. Pop your cooldowns.
Skele coming. Check.
5 seconds. DPS cooldowns.
Many skeles on the left.
Up on the left. Kel'Thuzad in 6.
Red.
Get the Weaver down.
Group 2, be ready.
Group 3 next.
Top move.
Group 4 next.
More extend.
Group 2 next. Group 3 next.
Watch the range windows so you don't stand close to other people.
Group 4 next.
Cool, we might be standing too close to the melee group, I'm not sure.
Group 2 next.
Blast in 5.
Group 3 next.
Mind control in 5.
Group 4 next.
3. Stop DPS. And cheap here. Stop DPS at mind control.
Challenge to the might of the scourge.
Okay. Group 4 next. Oh shit.
The dark void awaits
Well,
you.
this one got out of hand really quick.
Yeah, wipe it.
Some
Stop healing.
stupid
Stop healing.
mistakes that I spotted right here, for example. On the
Stop
left,
healing and die.
I think it was 3 or 4 people getting ice blocked at once. You guys did it wrong because you have to be more spread.
Give me more room.
Yeah, the point is that every ranged should be a couple of yards outside this circle. And there is a big weeks range meter for you, everyone. You have to pay attention to it. You cannot be linking with anyone.
There are 2 range meters, so watch out the correct one. I think one is a frostbolt something.
If the fight ended while I was in mind control, will it bug out other people?
You have to die somehow, I think.
Okay.
Don't go in it.
Yeah.
I'll go die then.
It started again?
Because
going to
people
die.
went in.
Okay.
Don't go in. Do not enter the instance.
I'm dead.
The people who went in, are you in combat or not?
Yeah, in combat.
Well, you gotta die then.
I'm guessing we'll have to wait for 5 minutes now.
I think so. It's the same case as before.
That's what I'm doing, Karak.
You can run into Saffron rooms and the abominations will come for you.
And this is simply a reminder for everyone. Please pay attention to what is being said. We cannot do it if we do not focus on it. We will just waste more time. People will lose more focus because of it. We have to pay attention at all times. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for many nights. We want to be done as quickly as possible. But yeah, anyway, so the chain reaction was that melee didn't kick at the right time, or was it that you got fissured, or what happened exactly?
Chain block.
Well, that was not in melee, that was in for some hunters and. But yeah, in the videos that I saw, there is a designated spot for a couple of melees who are not kicking for the whenever the ice block timer is out, they are running there and waiting until he casts it, and then they will move back in. I can link the video again, I guess, into the chat if you want to take a look how the melee does it.
It would be nice if you could link it.
It was a rogue POV. Here you go, the last video that I just linked into the chat. Just take a look at it for 2 minutes and you will get the idea what the melee is doing there.
By the way, about mind control, should the healers also stop healing for a moment when he does it? Because otherwise he beelines straight to the healers and hits them in the face.
Well, if possible, yeah, sure. But
maybe not for 3 seconds, but you just gotta look at the timer or something.
For healers, it should be easier than this actually. If it actually goes south because of the healer, then we will maybe have to take some measures. But the main thing is that the DPS stops, that there is no...
Absolutely, but some of the healers are standing really close to the middle circle, so it's possible that KT will keep them before any tank gets them.
It's possible, but I think also that this video also shows that I just linked what the correct position for the healers should be, the closest positions.
lisaks, kui te shiibite, siis olge valmis kohe uuesti reship ima, siis nad tulevad välja. Ärge pange niimoodi shiipi ja jookske minema.
Tundub, et kombatit ei ole.
Okay, guess we can go in.
Well, for the melee, it seems that 2 people from each melee group stay in, so they can still kick, and if they get the frost blast, then only 2 will take it, and they won't chain it to other people. But it seems that the melee DPS has already divided how they move and spread.
Yep. The main thing is that there would be left some room for them by the ranged and the healers, where they can spread out.
Also, I'll move the boss a bit more to the center.
Just stay calm when we get into the phase 2. Stay calm and just think about what you have to do here. That you have just get used and get yourself familiarized with the timers, what you have to follow, and just remember what you have to do during the timers. And it's gonna be a piece of cake. It seems like a lot, but it's not that much actually for one person to do. Simply like when you remember back, when you think back at Situn, it was exactly the same. It felt like there was so many things going on, but in the end, when we narrowed it down, simpled it down for the people, then it was smooth.
Hey, did you mention, Tiger, before that on phase 3, those big dudes, that they usually came from the left side? That we need to shackle.
So?
I think it's random, they come from the portals.
Now I'm asking because if I'm on the right side and I was set as the first shackler, so whoever's on the left side needs to take it first if it comes there first.
I can take it.
Okay.
The main thing is that when we get to 40% to the third phase, then the shackling people simply have to be ready.
Well, now we have Soch from
Yeah.
the left side, me on the right side.
Yalla can be on the right side, I think, instead of you, because he's in the same group as you.
Yeah.
But one more thing I wanted to mention is that to me it seemed that the groups are still not positioned as they should be. I'm going to repeat myself once more. Group 6 should be upper right side from here, and group 8 should be right here in the lower right side. Quite a few people were mixing up their positions. I don't know.
Can you say who?
It's also it's also a chain reaction. If someone is standing in your spot, then you cannot be there, and you will automatically move somewhere else. But just wanted to remind that everyone should know where they are. Yeah. All right. Let's get the consumables on. Everyone is here. Please move up to the star.
Sandra?
Yep. Sandra, please step a little closer. All right, good. So, put the timer.
We're going in 5.
Here we go.
Come on, move, move, move.
Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
Probably in the back.
Can we get Trem up? And maybe you want to take it easy, Trem?
Off the dead. All on the right. Abo in the back.
Mayu as well, please take it easy. We cannot waste combat stresses here.
Banshee incoming.
Another one from right.
Yep, got a bomb. Tiger is on it.
Abo on the left.
One more Abo. Take it.
Well, first guys.
Use your cooldowns. Phase 2 in 15. Abo on the left. Phase 2 in 5.
One
Kill
more
everything,
Abo.
kill everything. Can you take the, yeah. Get this out in 3.
Check your big wigs.
Spread.
You got up.
Crop 4.
Your petty magics are no challenge to the
Crop
might
2
of the
next.
scourge.
So Tiger is gonna be the first one who gets mind control.
Yep.
Now the tanks be ready. Look at
3 in next.
Yalla, can you take a step to the left?
3 kicked.
Yeah, frost
4.
potions if you're stick down.
yeah, and take it
Frost
easy.
fast in 3. Spread out, spread out.
Crop 2 next.
Heal the people
Mind
in the
control in 5. Stop DPS, stop DPS.
Crop Cox dead. Sanka moved to 2, I guess.
heal Karak.
I don't have kick.
Use the stones.
Sanka next.
Kicked.
Trem next.
Frostbolt in 6. Also mind control.
Particulus next.
Spread out, spread out. Stop DPS, stop DPS.
And Samka next.
Your soul is bound to me now.
And Trem next. And Articles next. And Samka next.
I'm dead.
Then it's fucked.
Yeah, we are done. Anyway, as you can see, the hardest thing is that melee has to get used to the intensity of this fight. That's what I always. It felt to me from the watching from the videos as well that melee is the most important role in this. That they do not fuck up with the fissures and with the kicking and with the ice blocks and everything. So we are really relying on you guys now.
Ice block healing was really slow too.
Yeah, ice block healing was also really slow. That's the next point that I wanted to get to. I mean, the healers whose range the ice block has they have to react really, really fast, and you have to react on all of them really, really fast.
Is anyone still at KT? Seems everyone is dead.
Yeah.
So I guess we can go in.
But yeah, as you can see from your big weeks, there's two windows open. One is Frostblast, other is close players. Close players means that you have to be spread from all of them at all times. Nobody can be in the range. Frostblast is the ones who get the Frostblast. You have to heal them like within a couple of seconds.
So basically anyone who can't heal can turn off the Frostblast window because you can't really heal them. It's only for the healers.
Yeah, and the most important thing is that melee gets the hang of it. No fissure, no ice block, and never miss a kick.
And the fissure is your own responsibility. If you see you have a red thing around you, move away. If you die there, it's your own fault. There's also repair bot available, so repair at Skull.
Everyone, make sure that you repair right now, because we don't want to put another repair bot today.
Also, if you can spare, then Shadow Protection Potion also helps against Life Drain and possibly even against the Fissure. I'm not sure.
No. The fissure hits like 15k, you can't outlive it or absorb it.
No, it's more like 100k.
Well,
Okay.
it's so much that it
So
it's
then
just
it only helps you for the Life Drain thing, if you have the pots to spare.
What is the buff name for the ice block?
Frostblast. It's good idea for every healer to put it in the Luna.
Yeah, just wanted to test it out.
So for this tribe, we only have one combat dress, I guess. Yes, no, maybe.
Excuse me, what did you say?
I'm wondering how many combat dresses do we have?
I think we have
2, seems.
I have mine. I don't know about Sindro.
mis
Yeah.
see debuff'i nimi oli?
Everyone please repair and then we can go again.
Would like fortitude in group 1.
Sure. Is there anything we can improve on with the positioning for melee for the frost blast? Were you okay, guys? Were you just a little bit slow, or?
I guess the further the casters are, the better. But that's for the casters to say if they can go further or not.
Yeah, the outer ring of the room should be for the people who can be in max range. And the healers should probably be in the middle circle, and then leave the gray area of the inner circle. Leave this to the frost blast guys in melee. Anyway, everyone was here. Sohak, you're also here, even though you didn't respond. I see that you are typing. So let's just go again. Frost protection potions now, please, and let's do another try, and let's hope that we can now get the hang of it in the phase 2, because now we are getting there every time. It just means that we have to get used to what's happening there.
Floppy, you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Timer.
Let's go in 5.
And
let's go. That always goes.
Of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
But as I said, just take it really easy in the phase 2. Just make sure that you don't die in the stupid ways.
Up on the left. Up on the left. Up on the left. Up in the back. Up on the right.
Rest seco.
Up on the right.
What up?
One more minute.
Karu.
ta lihtsalt lõi mind. Ma isegi ei lasknud teda midagi.
Kela almost right.
Guys, just focus.
Karu.
20 seconds. Up on the left. 10
Use some
seconds.
cooldowns.
Use your cooldowns. 5. KT in 10. In 5. Melee, take a position.
Go 3 next. Go 3 next. Go 4 next.
Your petty magics are no challenge to the might of the Scourge.
Go 2 next.
Karu, you are not near me.
Ma läheks nii selle poole ship ima. Ma ei saa olla.
Tule
Cross
siia.
blast in 10. Spread in 5. 3.
Go 4 next.
Melee, move out from the fissure. Come on.
Mind control. Stop
Mind
TPS.
control in 2. Stop DPS. Stop DPS.
There will be no escape.
Stop DPS.
Go 4 next.
Take new frost potions.
What's going on? Okay, I will take this.
Your petty magics
Or
are
not.
no challenge to the might of the Scourge.
Go 4 next.
Mind control in 10.
Go you next.
Mind control in 5. Stop DPS, stop DPS, stop fucking DPS.
Thanks, sir. All thanks, sir.
Go 3 next.
Lol.
Go 2 next, I guess.
Mind control.
We are wiping. Anyway, let's please run back now. And I guess what we need to do is that the melee guys, you just have to think it through what you're gonna have to look at on your screen, because we cannot die, have you dying on the fissures in every try that we do. You have to figure out the way to react. Just look at how the other guys are doing it in the video, and you just have to do it as well.
The fissure is not the melee's problem. Everyone needs to look at it and move out of it. It's everyone's responsibility. We cannot save you from it. You have to move out yourself. If you're inside, try to die. Don't run in before. Sinidra, are you inside?
Can we enter?
Are you out of combat?
Is it safe to be inside? I'm locked out.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it's safe.
Killa just trade ball game for frost potion.
Thanks.
Alright, so to go over what we have learned so far, you have to be really fast to move out of the fissure. We have to have sheeps equally spread around the room, which we currently have by having Bounce and Floppy on the upper left side, Kellogg's and Koira on the lower left side, Krisnak on the upper right, and Karu and Silaka on the lower right. So each direction should have 2 ships besides Krisnak's corner, where there instead of a sheep is an extra shackle priest. The next thing that I noticed is that we are getting sloppier in phase 1. Once again, this time 1 or 2 skeletons got in. Also, 2 casters got one-shotted by the abomination. So this means that we have to be more aware of the things that we are doing.
Well, for the abominations, it kind of seems that they sometimes do a random hit to anyone who's kind of next to it. So for casters, just maybe try and move away a little bit from the abominations. Melee, you don't have really a choice. You will have to be in melee, but just try not to do too much threat in the beginning.
Shouldn't this only happen when they don't have anyone else in their threat table or aggro table?
Well,
Which
the
makes
thing
me
is,
wonder
Karu didn't do any threat on him, and he still got this damage hit on him. Maybe he was just in the threat list because it was his corner and he got the first initial aggro. I don't know, but just try and move away if you're a caster. It might help.
All right, frost protection potions, please, and make sure that oils and elixirs are also in your belly or on your weapon. And let's try to get into the phase 2 now. Let's try to take it calmly, just to do the basics right and see how far we get.
Yeah, don't think we have any combat resist for this try.
Yeah. Also, please move a little bit further up for the start. The train of people when we start moving is awfully long usually. But everyone is ready, so please move up, and Tiger, please put up the timer.
What?
Okay.
All right, let's go in 5.
Go.
And let's go.
We need a combat rush on Moby. Guys, skeletons are also getting close, so please focus.
Rebuffs välja proovida tal.
Kill the skeletons. One minute. Skeletons in the middle. Thirty seconds. Up on the right. Twenty seconds. 15. So more, use your TPS cooldowns.
One more abo coming.
Kel'Thuzad in 5.
Weaver.
One Weaver is targeting Floppy.
Group 3 next.
Spread out.
Group 4 next.
Group 2 next. I guess. Group 3 next.
Frost Blast in 10.
Group 4 next.
Frost Blast in 5.
Messias move. Damn it.
Frost Blast now.
Why are you wiki?
Mind
Group
control
3
income.
next.
Mind control 5. Mind control
Group
now.
4 next.
Stop TPS, stop TPS. Move out from the fissure.
Hit new
I will take next.
actions in you.
Sheep.
Lily.
Group 2 now. Group 3.
Lily out, Lily out.
Group 4 next.
Combatress Tiger.
Group 2 now.
Carabano.
Spread now.
Group 3.
Oh, stop TPS, stop TPS, stop TPS.
Group 4
We will
next.
wipe because we have no tanks, Tiger. Okay, this was much better from the melee, or how did Carabano die to the fissure?
Yep.
Alright. Tiger, how did you die?
Might be the same, I'm not sure.
Alright. But the rest of it was better. Let's do it again. Run back. Try to die as fast as possible. But yeah, this was already much better than the previous ones, at least from melee perspective. But yeah, once more, do not die in phase 1. We have to use the combat rest again.
Your petty magics are no challenge to the might of the spirit. There will be no escape.
When the mind control happens, please stop your DPS. And
Yeah.
if you're a warlock, fear the mind controls. If you're a mage, sheep your targets.
Yeah,
kui ma ellu jäin, kas ma pean ära tapma ennast?
Yeah.
kui sa kombatis ei ole, siis ei pea, aga kui oled, siis pead.
Please keep it English, guys. But yeah, the stopping DPS part, every video you watch, it is the most important thing that you stop, like really stop your DPS 5 seconds before the mind control. Otherwise, there will be no control over what happens.
This time we had the problem that the main tank got mind controlled, and then Kaltuzad switched between, I think, 3 different DPS people.
Yeah, I know, I saw. And I really mean it. I mean, this is one of the most important things in here to do this. And even before 40%, for example, they always time it so that they enter the phase exactly after the mind control has just happened. It's really important that you just cannot go all out on the Kel'Thuzad. 5 seconds before, you have to stop. You have to focus on fearing or sheeping the mind control people. You cannot go just and nuke the boss and hope that everything's gonna be all right.
Safe to answer.
The problem is that if you pull aggro after the mind control, then the boss moves, the melee DPS has to move, the tank needs to move it back, and it will create a lot of problems in melee.
Yeah.
Your like 2 more costs don't have this benefit over the whole melee trying to move and adjust their position.
Preput.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, you can enter.
Repot was 2 or 3 tries ago.
Preput.
Repot? That's a better word, yeah. Repot. have to get at least one very decent try in now before we end the night. We have a couple of tries left, but still. We got there, it was one really good try. It looks like it was a little bit lucky try, I guess. But now we have been to phase 2 enough that everyone should be familiar with what to do and how to handle the situations. So we should really be pushing for getting into phase 3 now. So please focus and do not lose sight of what you must do. Pre-pot. Make sure that you have the oils on, elixirs, foods. Get that frost potion in you, everyone. But yeah, let's have a good try now. The previous one was alright until went to shit. No players are AFK, so everyone please gather up. Tiger. Put the timer.
Right, it's going 5.
Move.
And let's go.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
Well, tomorrow for the first try, we can also get some dire mole buffs, for example.
You mean kill?
Perhaps.
Shut up. Do they kill?
Yeah, let's get to phase 3 now and I'll start believing.
Left.
no ära kõrrita nüüd.
Up on the back. 2 in the back. Skeleton in the back.
Can we get Sinidra up?
2 minutes on my combat dress.
Alright, good. Just do it then. If no one does it before.
I should be up next.
Okay.
Up on the right. I'll wind back. I'll on the left. I'll on the right.
Sinidra, I'm resting you in 5. You're up.
After that.
Don't forget new potions, Sinitra. Thanks.
1 more minute. Up on the left. And on the right. $30 seconds. Up on the left. $20 seconds.
Get articles up.
I would rather save that battle rat for a tank.
Our boys coming. On the cooldowns now, please.
Can you taunt the abomination? Thanks. On 1 from the right. Correct. Get the side in 5. Use your cooldowns.
Melee get position.
Spread out.
Go free next.
Move out of the fissure.
Or next.
Melee move out. Melee. Sinidra.
Group 4 next.
Spread in 10. Spread in 5. Spread. Mind control in 5.
Go free next.
Stop your DPS. Stop DPS. Mind control income.
Group 4 next.
It's on Karabana.
You can DPS now.
Get the melee healed up.
Go free next.
New frost potions.
4 next.
Get the potions in you.
Q next.
Use your bandage.
Group 4 next.
Melee move out. Melee. Or not. Next, mind control and blast start at the same time. In 5.
Group 4 next.
Spread out. Stop DPS. Stop DPS.
And it's on Tigre. New potions as soon as possible.
Group 4 next.
Move out.
Go free next again.
Group 4 next.
Show, please.
Frost Blast in 10. Spread out. Mind Control in 10. Frost Blast incoming. And stop
Go
DPS,
free
stop
next.
DPS. Stop DPS.
Group 4 next.
Mind Control.
The dark void awaits.
And you can DPS.
Go Q next.
Sorry, man.
Potions in you. In Karak.
I don't know.
Go free.
4 next.
You need her away from me.
Go Q next.
You need her away from me.
Go free next.
Edge if you can.
He's getting to 40%.
He's 40%.
You
Group
ready to
4
shackle?
next.
Require aid.
Mind Control in 10.
Taken. Okay.
Mind Control in 5.
Group 3
Stop
locked.
DPS, stop DPS, stop DPS.
Shackle.
Group 3 is dead.
Another shackle.
Don't hit them out.
What's the kick the next?
No, we lost control anyway, but
32%. It wasn't
But
a
yeah,
bad try.
this is when the madness starts, and actually next time we're gonna have to stop TPS before 40%, so we could be time it with the mind control. This one was not at all good actually. We just went for it, but we shouldn't do it like this. But yeah, this was already as it should be for the big parts. Some guys made some mistakes still, but if they can straighten themselves out for the next try, then we're gonna go further.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
When the bugs come, yeah, and one of them ends up being too close to the melee, would it be better if one of the off tanks who's gonna tank the bugs after that anyway takes the bug who's so close and takes it a bit out so it can be shackled in a more convenient place and it won't get out?
That's what he should do. But yeah, this one is gonna be the last one because clock is already pretty far along in the evening, and our frost protection potions are also running out, I think. So let's have a final try. Let's try to repeat what we just did. Let's try to get more control over the phase 3, and let's see how we end up. What the result's gonna be at the end of the night. But I can already say that the progress is pretty good. It's approximately what I was hoping for, maybe even a little bit better actually. So you have all done a good job so far. Just have to figure out a way to avoid some stupid deaths. Some guys have to work on it a little bit more, maybe mentally, and then we're good. Once again, just want to say that thanks to everyone who has contributed today. I know that it's not cheap, but I hope that the kill will be a good payoff for everyone. So let's just keep going until we got it.
And please don't shoot the first 3 big bugs. God
Yeah.
of Shackles.
The only one.
No one's supposed to DPS them.
Yeah, no one is supposed to DPS them. The only one who should be grabbing them if needed are the off tanks who are not currently tanking. So if there is a need to position them better, then off tanks can help with that. But also the alternative strategy for them is that hunters guide the dude that cannot be shackled. And always remember that you cannot shackle more than 3 at once. As soon as you try to shackle the 4th one, all shackles are broken. So never go and do that because it will really make things difficult for the priests that have already shackled them.
That happened this time?
Yeah, it is. That's why
Okay.
I actually said it because I saw it.
Yeah, I thought that this breaking wasn't.
No, it was not normal. It was not a normal break. It was because someone shackled the 4th one. So do not do it, please. But yeah, let's take everything that we have learned so far today and let's put it all into this final try. Also, I'm gonna have to have a healer put an oil on my weapon. Who can do it?
It's a pleasure.
How generous.
Marek got to do it. He got to oil my weapon. But yeah, also good thing to do right now would be to drink your Sansa flasks if you have them with you, because we can always get new ones for tomorrow. Little bit more HP, it helps here. So for some, at least for the cloths.
We will also have a 4th tank just in case for the ads. Basically, Mayo will be in tank here, and he might also be the main tank on KT. So be ready to heal him. As for the ads, what I recommend we could do is, if I'm not tanking KT, I'll take the ads. But the plan would be that I would take the first 2 ads on myself, and then you can shackle the 3 that are coming in the end.
One more ready check. Everyone put everything, every consumable that you have, every frost potion, every elixir, every food, everything that you have. Put it in and let's do it. No players AFK. No buffs needed. Everyone please gather up at the star. Focus. 10 more minutes. Please move up. Tafel, Pons, Seljanka. And timer now.
Bounce Master?
Bounce, please move.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go in 5. And go. What's the status on combat dresses?
16 minutes.
Right, we have Ace Freaks combat dress. And Chain dress. Abo in the back. Abo in the back. Abo on the right. Two Abos on the left.
Skele.
Thirty seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds, use your cooldowns.
2 viiverit.
5. This one is over. One Abo on the right. Kel'Thuzad in 5.
Group 3, next.
Group 4 next.
Melee move.
Combat Vescara.
So on this.
Frost Blast in 10. Combat Rescara. Frost Blast in 5, spread out. Mind Control in 10. Mind Control in 5.
Group 4 next.
Stop DPS, stop DPS. Mind Control.
Potions.
Heal Mayu.
New potion.
Go free next.
Stay away from me.
Group 4 next.
Go free next.
Hear me, please.
Mind Control in 10.
Group 4 next.
Mind Control in 5. Stop DPS, stop DPS.
In the right parkour group 4.
New
Mind
potions,
Control.
everyone.
Go free next.
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
DPS.
Group 4 next.
Can somebody CC Soljanka?
Come on, use your bandage.
Go free
Frost
next.
Blast in 10.
Your petty magics are no challenge.
Frost
to
Blast
the
in
might
5.
of the scourge.
Spread out, spread out.
Group 4 next.
Go Q next.
Mind Control in 10.
Go free next.
Mind Control in 5.
Group 4 next.
Bandage. Stop DPS, stop DPS. Heal Mayu. Get your position.
Enemy. Go free next.
43%.
Group 4
We
next.
can go. We can go and start shackling.
Võtan järgmise.
Potions.
Võiksid võtta.
The dark
I'll
void
take that.
awaits you.
You're
Group
dead.
3 next. Group 3.
The dark void awaits you.
Reshackle. You gotta stop.
Hoge kesklõu saab.
Reshackle.
Thank them. Potions now. All right, guys, 29%.
We're going to do it tomorrow.
Mm.
Take.
This is something that we have to finish tomorrow. But we just have to get used to the intensity of the final phase. 27.
I will want it to 26.
Can I see 25?
Excellent job anyway, guys. I think we are actually not that far away at all. I mean, yeah, it will get even messier, and we have to maintain calm for a couple of more minutes. But actually, this try went to shit when we lost Mayu simply to him not getting healed on the Kel'Thuzad. So had that not happened, we might have controlled the phase 3 even better. So let's come back tomorrow. Let's go get some new frost resistance potions, everyone, for tomorrow, and let's finish him tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for attending. You have been awesome today.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.